Niggas scramble when they feel the rush. Bitches lose their mind when I rap like it's cannabis. One snap off the ball, make them turn to dust. Make them all marvel and applaud when it comes to us. Street sweepers keep the roads clean. I'm like the machine. I clean house scrubbing the rap scene. I keep it mean. I'm my own biggest critic when it comes to me. Fuck your opinion, doesn't matter to me. Honestly, the queen gave birth to a god, I'm here. I left gold by the cervix, the talent is rare. Niggas try to imitate, but it's hard to compare. They come close, but realize that there's more to the lair. Can't reach the surface, nigga, how your arm reach. I run parts of recreation like it's Pawnee, that's field awareness. My bitch gotta spend some taste, she eating asparagus. She like to travel, see the world, she used to the turbulence. Look, rappers pissed cause I'm hella cocky. Little nigga, grow some balls if you wanna stop me. Shit can get rocky, I'm the hard copy. And you can tell when they try cause it's getting sloppy. Look, no floppy disk, this the flatter way of knocking up. Load a full clip and fill your database. And it's a data breach, download your memory bank. And now I crash the service like it's Independence Day.
Hope your antennas on straight with all that static. It's voices in my attic telling me mass up and blast it. The crib look like we selling blue magic. You walked into a room covered in plastic. I stepped outside my tomb and got active. The dead walk amongst the dudes lacking. Business is business, you spoil that bitch. She just gave us her back end. The Dungenese crab legs cracking. Over the pasta, that's how we snacking. Cashmere socks, we street niggas in high fashion. Big body whips, we bend corners, give streets lashes. You fucking with shooters, that's suicide like team practice. You look like a boss, I just saw your pictures, that's catfish. Sticks and whistle crib, but the carpet smelling like cat piss. I make your bitch me out, cause my wrist to her just like catnip. Down that Mr. Child with niggas that make bricks backflip. You niggas giving statements, we fire sticks, they retracted. The right hand for the money, the left hand for a pussy. I'm right-handed, so you tell me what's meaning more to me. Heard you bringing war to me, we turn blocks to Saw movies. You playing a dangerous game, mama love gon' be in pain. She free to scream my name, but don't you use my shit in vain. If you bustin' down the bird, just keep them pieces plain Jane. From the first to the third, same thermal in the rain. Junkies limping up the block, we got that cane for that sprain. All this pressure, all this pain, I'm like these corners still remain. Went from being slaves to blowing bags to keep me in these chains. I respond, to kill me you gon' have to kill the game, motherfucker.
So what we gonna do?
Man, that bull just playing, man. I ain't sweating.
That's your problem. Ain't nobody playing but you. You walk up and down the street all day.
Yes, sir, Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you. And I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me loud and clear. You know what? I went to this spot before we get into it, man. Oh, the song you heard was No White Flags, Lord Brunson, D'Angelo Xavier, off our joint album, Days on York, Nights on Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? Practice makes perfection. I don't know why I just said that, but it's true in all aspects of life, man. I went to this little spot. I went to Jolly Bees, right? I went to Jolly Bees, and they got some black people back there, bro. It's my first time. There's no way in the world that this chicken tastes like somebody grandma back there made it, bro. It's some black people in the back of there, bro, battering and frying this chicken. Is no way, absolutely no. It's no other way I could describe it, man. It was solid. It was good. You know what I mean? My daughter put me on. Me and the family, well, let's go try it. It was good. Breaking news. You can't hear me? My audio going in and out. What's going on? You can't hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Oh, my bad. We good. Give me a thumbs up. We good. My bad. It wasn't on the mic. We good. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let me get them thumbs up, then we're going to get it cracking. We good? Let me get a thumbs up if you can hear me. We good. Okay. They say I'm good. Josh Collins say I'm good. Let me get a couple more thumbs up. We good. Somebody saying in and out, and some of y'all saying we good. Do I need to bring the joint closer? We good? Sound good. All right, cool. So anyway, like I was saying, man, I went to Jolly Bees, man, and it's no way that it's not no black people back there, bro. That's all I was saying. It's no way in the world that it ain't no black people back there battering and frying that chicken, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of people saying ski mask Howie. A lot of people are confused, but let's get into it real quick. It was a trade. It was a trade that just went down. You know, I was taking my time on making my video, bro. I was kind of taking my time on this one, but John Metchie, man, that's what they calling him, man. John Metchie to the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Stop going in and out for me. What you mean I'm going in and out? Are we good? Still in and out. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Let me fix this. All right, I just closed the app and came back in. I just closed the joint and came back in. What we sounding like? I just closed the joint and came back in. No possible way we could be muted. Now, what we sounding like? We good? We good. I heard one person say we good. All right, everybody saying we back. I closed it and came back up. So I'm gonna ride with that. So we make the trade. We make the trade for John Metchie III. What you mean still in and out, bro? Everybody saying it was fine the whole time. I don't know what's going on, bro. D-Lo, let me know what's shaking, D-Lo. Everybody saying we good, so we gonna rock, man. We gonna rock and roll, man. We about to rock and roll, man. Houston Texans, Philadelphia Eagles make a trade. Wide receiver John Metchie to the Philadelphia Eagles per sources. Now, this one feel a little different for me, man, because I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I have no idea what this trade is about. I don't have no idea why this trade is going down. But to me, the first thing that came to my mind was AJ Brown's injury might be a little more serious than what everybody alluding to. That's the first thing that came to my mind. AJ Brown's injury might be a little more serious than everybody alluding to. Then another thing came to my mind after that initial thought. You see homie, I think it was like a 5th round pick or something like that. You see homie over there with the Texans. Homie over there with the not the Texans, with the Bengals. He going through his situation. We already got Dotson, you got Smitty, you got AJ, you got Metchie. Then you got this young kid who balling out. You got the young kid, undrafted guy who's balling out. Everybody likes him. You know what I'm saying? Howie Roseman is putting a package together. We don't we're not crazy over the moon for Ringo or Dory Jackson. We have more than enough edge rushers that we could package up. Uche, you know what I'm saying? If it gets to the extreme, they may think about a Nolan Smith. He didn't really practice that much, but you have guys that you could put together to package something up for a guy like Hendrickson. You have the pieces to make a splash. A lot of people are saying that this means we could be packaging something up and getting something together for Denzel Ward. You know what I mean? I don't know what this means, but Jahan Dotson, I said this all off season, I'm sorry, that Jahan Dotson was prime trade bait. Whether you wanted to hear it or not, Jahan Dotson was prime trade bait to the Philadelphia Eagles. A lot of people like D'Lo. Shout out to D'Lo. It's more precautionary. Remember the Saints game? I remember the Saints game, but how much more precaution do we need? We don't even throw the wide receiver 3 like that. We don't even use wide receiver 3 like that. You know what I'm saying? How much more precaution do we need? Johnny Wilson is coming on strong. He could also be, you ain't missed too much. Johnny Wilson is coming on strong. He could also be packaged up and stuff. This is for a package, bro. Paul, this is for a package. Thanks for the super chat, John Wilson. This is for a package. You know what I mean? Shalom, LB, great trade, Alabama boys. That's a good thought about AJ Brown. Maybe he's a little bit more injured than what we're saying. Go Birds. I think it's either that or it's a package deal. You know what I mean? King Diego said we should trade AJ for Terrell. I don't know which AJ you're talking about. Oh, we should trade for AJ Terrell. I've read that wrong. You know what I mean? But something is happening, bro. Something is happening in the works. Howie Roseman has been way too dormant, y'all. Howie Roseman has been way too dormant. You can't trade a player until 60 days he's on the team, bro. You can't trade a player until 60 days he's on the team. So how Metchie just get traded? I don't understand what you mean. How Metchie just get traded? You could trade right now, but something is cooking, bro. You can't trade a player. This guy's requesting trades. Nevertheless, something is brewing with Howie Roseman, man. I don't know what Howie Roseman got cooking up, but it got to be a corner, bro. It got to be a corner. It has to be a cornerback, bro. Without a shadow of a doubt, it simply has to be a cornerback, man. And we can't act like those aren't the facts right now, man. It got to be a cornerback, and you never know, man. But the things that's going on in the National Football League, now they listening to trades. They listening to the trades right now. Let me see. I think Philly 500 had the same thing to say about it that I said. They listening to the trades right now. You know, Philly 500, we was on the same page. On the same page, bro. They're listening to these trades, man. With contract talks at an impasse, the Bengals are listening to trade offers for perennial Pro Bowler Trey Hendrickson, per me and Tom Pelissero. They're listening to trades for the guy that just led the league in sacks. Howie Roseman is putting a package together. We don't need help in this area. Howie Roseman is putting a package together to do something. I don't know what it is, but you ain't just adding another wide receiver. But we got an undrafted wide receiver who could be wide receiver 3 for the Cowboys right now. Cooper could be wide receiver for the Cowboys right now, bro. Jahan Dotson would fight Pickens for wide receiver 2. It'll be a competition. That's how deep we are at wide receiver, bro. That's how deep we are at wide receiver. You're only as good as your third string wide receiver, bro. That's the type of NFL that we in right now. Your offense is your explosiveness is only as good as your third string wide receiver. You know Howie never sleeps, but I kind of felt like Howie been sleeping for a little minute. And where's Denzel Ward at? Is he over there with the Browns right now? Is he over there with the Browns right now? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is he over there with the Browns right now? Because Howie was real cushy with the Browns owner. Like Howie is a boss. Howie's a boss. Howie don't even talk GM to GM no more. Howie's a boss. Howie's a boss. And bosses move like this. Bosses put something in place before they make their move. I can't put this package together and get rid of a potential Jahan Dotson without reciprocating a third string wide receiver. The thing about Metchie is he got a big body. He's a great blocking wide receiver. Fits the profile of A.J. Brown. If he got to come in and play with A.J. And he got a rapport with Smitty. It don't get no easier than that, bro. It don't get no easier. The decision making is crazy. The 60-day rule is for basketball, not NFL. I'm not listening to nobody, man. These guys are listening to trades for Trey Hendrickson, man. I'm not listening to what these guys talking about. LBUC Samurai Jack out there with the deadly swipe. He got to be CB2. I seen him out there. With the deadly swipe. We actually going. Let's look at that for a minute, man. A lot of guys stepped up in the preseason. Preseason game against the Bears. I'm sorry, not the Bears. Against the Bengals, a lot of guys stepped up. Let me get to my homepage. A lot of guys stepped up. Jaquarian Bennett was one of those guys for sure. Here's some of his tape from the preseason game. You know what I mean? He showed why I'm high on him. Thanks for the super chat, Todd. 30-second. Metchie stepping on the field today is our third best wide receiver. Got him for 6 crazy work. I can't within confidence say Metchie is just automatically better than Dotson. You might know something that I don't, but I can't with confidence say that. But when I look at Jaquarian Bennett's tape, that's him wearing a weird number. He's on the outside down there. Very, very sticky in coverage, man. We know what Makuba brought together for Denzel Ward. You know what I'm saying? Then it's different. It get different. If you could put a package together, it was a lot of plays that was made yesterday, bro. It was a lot of plays that was made. And another one, a very great pass breakup right here. Just a clean hands by Bennett, man. Great clean hands by Bennett, man. Clean hands by Bennett. Sticky in coverage, impressive pass breakup. And you just can't be mad at stuff like that, man. I think he's learning. He's getting acclimated. The pick 6 by Makuba. I don't know where I left off with the footage with that one, but the pick 6 by Makuba was just what he was brought here to do. And in hindsight, when you think about it, your 3 guys that you brought to make that you brought in to make an immediate impact. Your 3 guys that you brought in to make an immediate impact has made plays in the preseason, and that's all you can ask for, man. Shep, thank you for the super chat. LB, on the other hand, you could be right. Howie's putting something together to grab a corner for sure. Fly was fly. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I mean? It only makes sense. It only makes sense that this could be a package because we're loaded at wide receiver. We loaded. Somebody about to be moving along in the package. But Jahad Campbell got a sack, a near interception so far in 2 preseason games. Makuba got a pick 6 and a fumble recovery in the same preseason game. Jaquarian Bennett is getting pass breakups. Sidney Brown had a fantastic game. Man. I wasn't even that high on Makuba, but Makuba showed me just play recognition. He showed me IQ, intelligence. He showed me that he was way better than what I initially thought. I knew he was good coming out of college. But he showed amazing IQ on that pick 6. And then the breakaway speed. Ringo might be gone. Ringo deserves to be gone. Man. Ringo deserves to be gone. But, that's neither here nor there, man. We can't cry over spilt milk. If somebody got to roll, they got to roll. But this trade, though, man, I mean, this trade, something's cooking, y'all. We know Howie Roseman, bro. We know Howie Roseman. These other guys don't know Howie Roseman, man. We know Howie Roseman far too well to understand that Metchie don't move the needle for us, man. The trade for John Metchie, it doesn't move the needle. Nothing moves the needle after you won the Super Bowl. We are the cream of the crop. We are what everybody wants to be right now. Nothing moves the needle when you running around like this. Nothing moves the needle, bro. Nothing moves the needle. Nothing moves the needle. And that's why things like this confuse me when Cowboys fans say, well, y'all begging for Micah Parsons. For what? Do we need Micah Parsons to win this? We just won a Super Bowl without Micah Parsons. We won a Super Bowl without Metchie. So what is this really about? The obvious weakness. So I've been screaming it before y'all seen Ringo wasn't it. Y'all been saying Ringo this or Ringo. Everybody been telling me that Ringo was going to turn it around. The most obvious trade right now is a package for some type of cornerback. I don't know who this cornerback is. Jaquarian Bennett will be a fantastic depth piece. If he got to start, he the best option for the roster as is. But if Jaquarian Bennett can be a rotational corner along with our corner we drafted, come on, bro. This is how you create generational or this is how you create. What do you mean? What am I doing? What are you doing?
I want to get some snack.
You want to get a snack? Go ahead, man. Why you in my studio? You see the light on outside? You just barge in? Yeah, man. Go ahead. You go to snack. Go ahead.
What are you talking about?
Clean up after yourself. That's what I'm talking about. See you later. My guy DJ Simo, thank you for the super chat. He said we don't need Hendrickson. Stop with the crap. We don't need him. We don't need him. I would be confused if that's the move we go with, because he got to get paid. I would be because in order to get rid of him, they're going to want one of our young guys on a rookie deal. I don't think we need him. I don't want him. Go get a cornerback if you're going to go pay a cornerback. Go get a cornerback. If you're going to pay somebody, it better be a cornerback, bro. It better be a cornerback. The cheapest way to save money right now is probably restructure Jalen Hurts, restructure his deal, because Jalen Hurts not even in the top 10. Did y'all see that list, by the way? Y'all gonna laugh at this. Did y'all see the list of the top 10 quarterbacks? How much? I'm talking about in terms of annual per year salary. Annual per year salary, the list of the top 10 quarterbacks. This made me laugh. Annual per year salary, the list of the top 10 quarterbacks. Let's talk about each and every one of these guys right now. Dak Prescott, $60 million a year. Never been outside the second round. Bum. Cold cabbage. Coleslaw. Turkey burger. Dak Prescott is the epitome of a turkey burger. A turkey burger. On a potato roll. Never been past the second round. Josh Allen got a Make-A-Wish MVP. Josh Allen wasn't the MVP last year. He wasn't the MVP last year. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. This the kicker. Somebody said no chips for snacks, right? This the kicker. She think they chips. She think they chips. Apple Crisp. Apple Crisp. She think they chips. This is really dried out apples. You know what I mean? Josh Allen can't beat Pat making 55. Jordan Love got paid because he beat the Dallas Cowboys as a 7th seed. Joe Burrow ain't been to the playoffs the last 2 years. Trevor Lawrence is one of the most overrated, supposedly prospects of all time so far. Tua Tagovailoa can't play if it's not 80 degrees or warmer. Ass. At least Buddy been to a Super Bowl, though. Jared Goff. I like Jared Goff. But come on. Come on. He got the Lions thinking that they're more than they are. Brock Purdy been to a Super Bowl. I respect it. Justin Herbert never won a playoff game. Never won a playoff game. Lamar Jackson can't beat Pat. Can't beat Pat. Never even been to a Super Bowl. All 10 of these guys make more money than Jalen Hurts. None of these guys got this combination. All pro, Super Bowl MVP. You know what I'm saying? Pro Bowler. None of them. Some of them got MVP, all pro. Joe Burrow don't have an all pro. He's never been an all pro. He's a Pro Bowler, a perennial Pro Bowler. But every year, we got to accept Joe Burrow being in the top 3, part of some type of big 3. Come on, get out of here, man. Asante Samuel Jr. could be a solid fit for both right now. What you think? I don't think you put a package together for him. And I don't like him for our system. You know what I mean? I don't like him for our system, Shep. 960 people in the building. Sunday, man. Sunday service. I don't think you put a package in for him. I don't think so. You can restructure Jalen Hurts right now. Jalen Hurts should be at the 55 million mark. He's the first 50 million guy to win a Super Bowl. Can you get your Fox? Where's it at?
Right there.
Go ahead, you can get it. Yeah. Why it down here on my why is it down here? I mean, it's cool, but go ahead. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you at work?
Am I at work? I'm at one of my jobs, yeah.
No, you on your job?
Yeah, I'm one of them, yeah.
Right.
All right, shut my door, please.
Okay.
Yeah, what was I talking about? Jalen should be at 55. Let's get Jalen to 55, restructure what he got going on, throw him some more. Instead of the guy just won the bowl. Put a package together, kick some of that money around, take care of Jalen Carter early. It's a lot of stuff you could do, but it's a package in place. That's the only reason why we go get Metchie, man. It's a package in place, and it better be for a cornerback. It better be for a cornerback. It better be. I don't know what corners are available, but anybody's available when your team got needs and you overstrength that cornerback. Some guys might have a lot of corners. Like we got Ja'Cory Bennett because Ja'Cory Bennett was fighting for time because they got a lot of corners. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for time because they got a lot of corners. I know I heard Ward was available. Maybe we go get Justin Simmons and sign him. Maybe that could be what the money's for. But there's a lot of people that's available, bro. Samuel Jr. is a free agent. He got to pass a physical. 953 people in the building, man. Get them likes up. Make sure y'all subscribe, all that. You know what I mean? I got real good feelings we about to get Christian Gonzalez from the Pats. Christian Gonzalez, you really ain't he on a rookie deal still? Do the Pats might need wide receiver help for their young quarterback, though. You see what I'm saying? The Pats might need wide receiver help for their young quarterback, so that could be a possibility, but I have no idea what Howie Roseman is up to. I have no idea, bro. No idea what Howie Roseman is up to. Let me see if I can get the specifics on a trade. The NFL posted it. Everything we do, the NFL going to talk about it. Smitty was wearing a John Metchie shirt when Eagles faced the Texans in 2022 after Metchie was diagnosed with leukemia. That's Smitty dog for real, for real. Smitty and Metchie reunited. Former second-round pick who flashed towards the end of last season. Okay, so he's on the up and up. He's on the up and up. You know what I mean? They are saying that Metchie is one of the nastiest route runners. Oof. Shit. One of the nastiest route runners. One of the listen, and the front office has been raving. They've been raving about Jahan Dotson and his route runner. They've been raving. But this is trifling right here. Whoa. Stem him at the top like that. This trifling right here. This different. This different. Could we see elite production from the wide receiver 3 spot? I think elite production from the wide receiver 3 spot will catapult Jalen Hurts to a 4,000 passing yard season. 989 people in the building would catapult him to it. I'm gonna tell y'all why I believe the wide receiver 3 spot is important. I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you. I'm gonna show you why the wide receiver 3 spot is important. Where is it at? I just was looking at it. And I hate, listen, cover your eyes. I hate to do this. I do. I hate to show this. But this is when we stop trusting wide receiver 3s. Quez Watkins broke us. 1,012 people in the building. This is when we stop trusting wide receiver 3s. This is it. You know what I'm saying? This is when we stop trusting them, man. Can this trade, can it restore our faith back in the wide receiver 3 position? Can it restore our faith back in the wide receiver 3 position? And then after he did that, this is what he did when the Chiefs confetti fell on us. A dominant, true wide receiver 3 that we could count on. You know what I'm saying? A dominant, true one that we could count on is the deciding factor in how many yards Jalen Hurts could throw for, in my opinion. How many yards Jalen Hurts could throw for, in my opinion. Bullies in attendance, 1,025 people in the building. Did you miss me? Did y'all miss me? You know what I'm saying? We in attendance. Howie is making moves. Howie is making moves. He's making moves. He's making moves. But we don't know what that move is. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's something, bro. It's something. They've seen enough. They've seen enough in preseason of these guys that's starting. They've seen enough. They've seen enough in preseason of these guys that's starting, and I don't think they like what they see, bro. So much to the fact that Howie is pulling a logistical gameplay. A logistical gameplay. You know what I'm saying? This a dog. This was a dog in college. This a dog right here. Make no mistake about it. This a dog. He got me turned up. He got me hyped. He got me hyped. He got me hyped. This a dog. This a dog right here. This about to be me week 1. Ski Mask Howie. Ski Mask Howie. What's the play? What's the move? Because it's a move. It's a move that's happening. It's a move that's happening. I'm telling, shout out my dog Dave Dust. 1,000 people, man. If you want your custom mask, hit up Dave Dust. I guarantee you they selling. They moving now. They moving now. If you want your custom mask, man, hit up Dave Dust, man. Dave Dust on IG. Adoree Jackson is gone. Freeing up the number 8 for Metchie. Somebody gone. 1,000 bullies in attendance, bro. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. But Metchie? Hit that like button. That's different. I'm not gonna lie, that's different. This could very well be an upgrade. This could be an upgrade. This could be the upgrade. This could be what the game's been missing. This could be what the game's been missing. While you submit a package for something crazy. Metchie rocks number 8. He is infinite. Listen, man, it don't. Thank you for the super chat. It don't. Listen, nothing is by coincidence. Nothing is by coincidence, man. Todd Jr., thank you for the super chat. I'm telling you, LB, all around, Metchie probably closer to Devontae than anything. Been following them boys since Bama. Metchie like that. That route running is crazy. That route running is that's different. That's different. I don't know what the issue is. Why he don't have a bigger role with the Texans. I know they got Nico Collins. They got some guys that's ahead of him. I don't know if health was a concern. I know he did have the leukemia thing. He beat that. He's back in the NFL. Bringing him back with Smitty is different. That's going to put a battery in his back. Big Meech, that's different. That's different. What's the spec? His downfield blocking is what I think that makes him a good fit for us. I just hope and I just pray that this move isn't because A.J. Brown is more banged up than we thought. I just hope that this move doesn't mean A.J. Brown is more banged up than we thought, because he has a physical profile of a guy similar to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is more physical for sure, but the way he liked to block downfield, it reminds me of how A.J. Brown is physically imposing in that way as well, blocking downfield. But he automatically becomes he becomes one of the best route runners in the wide receiver room. He becomes one of the best route runners in the wide receiver room. You know what I mean? It's plain and simple. Plain and simple, man. We ain't gotta, you know what I mean? We don't even gotta second guess this, man. I mean, we do not have to second guess this, bro. This is what we could be looking at again, y'all. We could be looking at this again. And the thing about it is look how bigger he is than Smitty. The thing about it is this, though. Having guys on the same team that's genuinely happy for the other person is how you build championship teams. You know what I mean? We catching a body September 4th. Bring out the Remy. Oh, we definitely catching a body. I'm not worried about. I already looked. I'm waiting for the Chiefs. I've looked past the Cowboys, bro. I've looked past the Cowboys. There's no way in the world we losing to the Dallas Cowboys week 1. I look past. I'm looking at the Chiefs. I'm looking at the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Look how happy these guys was to be on the same team together. Look how happy these guys was to be on the same team together. Getting guys in the same room. Jalen Hurts. Look how happy Jalen Hurts was when A.J. Brown got drafted. He was there. Having guys around you who are genuinely happy for your success while you chase the same goal makes the project that much better, bro. Makes the project that much better. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. This move, I think, is a great move for the wide receiver room, but I also believe that it is a part of a package. Eagles received John Metchie and a 6th. The Texans got a tight end, Harrison Bryant, and a 5th. They wanted a tight end. We wanted a wide receiver. We've been trading with the Texans. You know, we've been doing good business with the Texans. Why on God's green earth is that something we wanted? Think about it. Look at Jordan Schultz report on the trade. What's it? Let me look at it. I'm going to look at it. Yo, bro, just woke up to your live. I'm lost. What I missed? What does this mean? Salute. I don't know what it mean, Muggs. I don't know what it mean, bro. I don't know what it mean, bro. I think for sure it means that a package is in place. I can with confidence say that I believe some type of deal is in the works for us to get another wide receiver. You said Jordan Schultz? Texans trade wide receiver per multiple sources. Text from an AFC GM. Don't think Eagles are done. Oh, don't think Eagles are done with trades. They have so many picks next year, and that team is always going to be aggressive. This would have never. I don't think we've done either. Wide receiver John Metchie, day 3 pick. The Texans have very deep wide receiver room and are very impressed with the young rookies they drafted in Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel. They have been actively open to trading John Metchie for over a week, and the Eagles end up getting him. Howie Roseman did something similar. Let me see. Almost a year to the day when he traded for Jahan Dotson. Yeah, it was pretty similar. But the point is, we still got Jahan Dotson. Why do we need Metchie and Jahan Dotson, bro? And Dotson's stock is high. The 49ers was trying to get him, but the Eagles made a better offer. Dotson got high stock, man. It's something at play, y'all. It's something at play. I think we hit him over top. I think we hit him upside their head again this week, man, with more breaking news, bro. More breaking news, and I think we shore up this cornerback room. I think that's the end result of this one. We shore up the cornerback room, and you know, that is the end result of this one. We shore up that cornerback room, and we continue to get better. We continue to get better as a unit. How we have the whole league nervous. He do got the league nervous because something's cooking. When teams can't get deals done with guys like Hendrickson, you should be afraid of Howie Roseman. You should be afraid of Howie Roseman, man. That's a hell of a play by Jacorian Bennett, man. Jacorian Bennett made some plays yesterday, bro. He made some plays yesterday, but I feel like we still got to do, we just need more. We need more. We need more. We need an elite veteran to pair with Quinyon Mitchell. We could be trading Cooper. We are alive and waking up to the fact that we got to repeat the chase. Howie we got 13 picks next year, bro. The Super Bowl window is wide open, bro. It's never been this wide. The Super Bowl window has never been this wide, bro. Never been this wide. Let me see what I can see from Makuba real quick. Wait, let me see what Buddy talking about. Super Bowl window never been this wide. I like Eagles Eric, man. He always got some good tape. This Jacorian Bennett, he ain't got nothing else. The window never been this wide, bruh. It has never been this wide, man. It never been this wide. I'm looking for I don't want to play the play. You know how they be when you play a clip that don't belong to you. That's what I'm looking for, some all 22. But y'all seen the Makuba, what's his name, man? It just I'm scared, man, because I don't know what this means in terms of the health of AJ or what this means in terms of this package we putting together. You could potentially be saying goodbye to one of your young players on a rookie deal. You could potentially be saying goodbye to one of your young players on a rookie deal. You know what I'm saying? You could. Look at this, man. Look at this, man. I wanted to show y'all this the other day, man. I ain't really want to do it, man. A little Penn State talent show. Something like that. Number 11 out there, man. Shaking the tail feather. Look at him. And they talking about we wanted him. They talking about we want him. Man. We don't want that, man. We don't want that, man. We don't do that type of horse playing in the locker room, man. How we had a whole league nervous. He sure do. We don't do this type of stuff in the locker room, man. You know what I mean? This ain't our cup of tea. This ain't what we do. Kevin Hobbs, thank you for the super chat, brother. D-Lo, thank you for the super chat. Dotson, the free agent, he planning for future. Metchie is cheap. I think Metchie got more. Metchie got more room on his deal. He got more room on his deal. You know what I mean? Let me get this off here, man. Let me get that off there, man. Let me get that off the screen, man. That's disrespectful, man. Disrespectful to the cloth. Disrespectful to the cloth, man. But yeah, but this is Dotson's. I would, you know, I think the right thing. I think the right thing is to free Jahan Dotson. I feel you, D-Lo. Let's free. It's AI, dog. That ain't AI. That ain't AI. That ain't AI. I don't make nothing up. I don't make nothing up. Micah getting his eagle on, ain't he? He definitely was doing. I don't make it up. That ain't no AI. And that's the AI is dangerous because nobody believed what's real and what's fake. But no, that ain't AI, bro. That ain't AI. That ain't AI, brother. Telling you, man, I don't put no false stuff out. You know what I mean? Super chat. Thank you for the super chat, bro. He said, "Hey, yo, yeah, that's what I said when I saw it. It's about 12 years ago. 69 God. About 12 years ago. To each his own, man. LB, will you be at the tailgate on September 4th? I'll be there. I was told to go to 4th and John. 4th and John is an amazing place to get your tailgating experience. An amazing place to get your tailgating experience. Somebody said, chill, Dotson in that vid too. Where? He wasn't wearing the wig, and he wasn't the one getting close to the one wearing the wig. If you had a solo, Jahan Dotson ain't had no solo. Jahan Dotson ain't had no solo. 1K with only 400 likes. That's because we do you when you talking, sometimes people just you get captivated and you glued in. But get them likes up. There should be at least 800 likes. Jahan Dotson ain't had no solo. I don't even want to put it back up there again, bro. I don't even want to do it. Big Meech been routing up Stingley this camp. He filthy. Whatever Meech looking suspect, Micah looking suspect. That's not Bird's material. It's not Bird's material. You know, he probably was just having fun, man. He was just having fun. Ain't that what they call it? They call it having fun. Dallas wild, man. They got stars with water gun chumpies, crop tops. Now they out there dancing the super bass. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. It ain't AI though. It ain't AI though. You know, it ain't AI though. I had it. The file came across my desk for a minute. I didn't want to put it out. You know, I try to hold off on the file, but some files just be burning a hole through the tail. Let me let people see this. But Trey Hendrickson, though. Trey Hendrickson is going to be somebody's prize acquisition. Do I think Howie Roseman is going this far? Do I think Howie Roseman is looking into this like this? I don't think so. I don't think Howie Roseman is looking to land an edge rusher for the money that edge rushers are making when Uche is having a great camp. Nolan Smith has had a very quiet camp to me. Nolan Smith has had a very quiet camp to me. 4 wide receiver set with Barkley in the backfield. Can't load the box either. Yeah, you can. If the game plan is to spread people out this year, Jalen Hurts could throw for like 4,500 yards, bro. If the game plan is to come out with four wide receiver sets and spread people out like this, it could get dark if we coming out here trying to say, all right, Jalen, we're going to sling it. We're going to sling it. Then we're going to incorporate Barkley for the knockout punch. It could be so many things that's happening, man. It could be so many things that's happening, man. I saw this on your Twitter feed all day. You weren't keeping the lid on this vid. What you mean? I put it up there a couple days ago. I just did it. No, Nolan injured. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know Nolan was dealing with concussions like that. Gyrating in front of an auditorium full of men is nasty work. It is, man. It is. I agree. It is. But he was young. He was young and free then. He was young and free. That's the only thing I can say, man. But I've also been young and free, and I didn't do them things. I think we overthinking it, to be honest. The Metchie trade? I don't think so. Why would you get a young wide receiver this good right now? We needed a wide receiver 3. This time last year, we did this with Jahan Dotson. We needed a wide receiver 3 this time last year. Nobody needs a wide receiver 4 this bad that you trade for one with one more preseason game to go, unless you plan on already parting ways with your current wide receiver 3 and then package it for something else. Because think about it. If you can get Denzel Ward and find a Jahan Dotson replacement, you won. The Browns don't really have, listen, where does Denzel Ward play right now? He's still in Cleveland, right? He's still in Cleveland, right? The Browns really don't have no wide receivers like that. So, 49ers don't have wide receivers either. Could we be making a trade with them? I doubt it. The 49ers can't stand us. I think the Eagles know they ain't going to resign Dotson because most players don't like on the last year of their contract. What? We already know we're not signing Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson know we're not signing Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson also knows and understands that he's playing for a long-term contract next year. So Jahan Dotson needs to go somewhere to where he's not behind people. And I think Jahan Dotson is getting padded. I think this is our way of looking out for Jahan Dotson. Just like Jaquarian Bennett, the Raiders sent him somewhere where he would be able to compete for playing time. And we packed Jahan Dotson up somewhere where he could be the number 2 guy, number 1 guy, possibly. Then he can go get him a bag. He can go get him a bag. And we could pack him up for a cornerback. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. See, this is why having a stacked roster is great. When you know how to manipulate certain pieces. Like Jahan Dotson was a first-round draft pick, bro. Having a stacked roster is great when you know how to move your roster around. Our tackle that we sent and converted him to guard, we sent him to the Chargers. That's how you manipulate. That's how you manipulate your roster. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm not crying over this spilt milk, bro. Not me. Not in the slightest, man. Not in the slightest. I'm late, but did we talk about AJ potentially being injured? A lot worse than what we originally thought, or alternatives is Dotson traded for a cornerback? We talked about both scenarios, bro. Thank you for the super chat. We talked about both scenarios, bro. I hope it's not because AJ is more injured than we think. You know what I mean? I hope this is a move to get Jahan Dotson somewhere where he could get some playing time and get us a cornerback. I'm cool with that. Jahan Dotson did work in the playoffs. Jahan Dotson earned his ring. Touchdown pass in the round against the Packers. That first bomb that was nearly a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Jahan Dotson did his thing as a wide receiver 3. Quez Watkins doesn't make those catch. He doesn't make that catch in the Super Bowl. Jahan Dotson has great tape out, and Jahan Dotson is only playing behind people, and that's his only issue right now. You know what I mean? That's his only issue right now. So like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, the day going to end, and it's going to end with the Eagles win. Dotson I would love to see Jahan Dotson over there with the Chargers. I would love that for Jahan Dotson. Go over there and play with a quarterback who just throw pretty balls and don't go nowhere in the playoffs. And you can go get your bag and go somewhere else. I would love that for Jahan Dotson. Maybe Jahan Dotson could teach Herbert how to win playoff games. Maybe he could do that. But we're going to see, man. I'm going to continue to look at these reports. We about an hour in. Thank y'all, man. All 1,798 of y'all, man. I want y'all to stop what you're doing. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't been a subscriber. It's 1,000 people in the chat, man. A lot of people can't do that. You know what I mean? And that's a testament to what we built over here on this channel, bro. We going up all week, bro, because we got to figure out what this means. We have to figure out what this means, man. But you know what I mean? Thank y'all for all your support, all of that stuff, bro. Music on all streaming platforms. Just search Lil Brunson. And, you know, the season is getting close, man. The season is getting really, 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 really close, bro. And I think we're understanding more and more that we are in a Super Bowl window, and we got to take advantage of it, man. So, yo, man, enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday with the fam. And you know it's going to be a lot of headlines tomorrow about this trade. What does it mean? Everybody's going to be talking about A.J. Brown, all the speculation, but only believe what you see and none of what you hear for the most part, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, man.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Niggas scramble when they feel the rush. Bitches lose their mind when I rap like it's cannabis. One snap off the ball, make them turn to dust. Make them all marvel and applaud when it comes to us. Street sweepers keep the roads clean. I'm like the machine. I clean house scrubbing the rap scene. I keep it mean. I'm my own biggest critic when it comes to me. Fuck your opinion, doesn't matter to me. Honestly, the queen gave birth to a god, I'm here. I left gold by the cervix, the talent is rare. Niggas try to imitate, but it's hard to compare. They come close, but realize that there's more to the lair. Can't reach the surface, nigga, how your arm reach. I run parts of recreation like it's Pawnee, that's field awareness. My bitch gotta spit some taste, she eating asparagus. She like to travel, see the world, she used to the turbulence. Look, rappers pissed cause I'm hella cocky. Little nigga, grow some balls if you wanna stop me. Shit can get rocky, I'm the hard copy. And you can tell when they try cause it's getting sloppy. Look, no floppy disk, this the flatter way of knocking up. Load a full clip and fill your database. And it's a data breach, download your memory bank. And now I crash the service like it's Independence Day.
Hope your antennas on straight with all that static. It's voices in my attic telling me mass up and blast it. The crib look like we selling blue magic. You walked into a room covered in plastic. I stepped outside my tomb and got active. The dead walk amongst the dudes lacking. Business is business, you spoil that bitch. She just gave us her back end. The Dungeness crab legs cracking. Over the pasta, that's how we snacking. Cashmere socks, we street niggas in high fashion. Big body whips, we bend corners, give streets lashes. You fucking with shooters, that's suicide like team practice. You look like a boss, I just saw your pictures, that's catfish. Sticks and whistle crib, but the carpet smelling like cat piss. I make your bitch me out, cause my wrist to her just like catnip. Down that Mr. Child with niggas that make bricks backflip. You niggas giving statements, we fire sticks, they retracted. The right hand for the money, the left hand for a pussy. I'm right-handed, so you tell me what's meaning more to me. Heard you bringing war to me, we turn blocks to Saw movies. You playing a dangerous game, mama love gon' be in pain. She free to scream my name, but don't you use my shit in vain. If you busting down the bird, just keep them pieces plain Jane. From the first to the third, same thermal in the rain. Junkies limping up the block, we got that cane for that sprain. All this pressure, all this pain, I'm like these corners still remain. Went from being slaves to blowing bags to keep me in these chains. I respawn, they kill me, you gon' have to kill the game, motherfucker.
So what we gonna do?
And that bull just playing, man. I ain't sweating.
That's your problem. Ain't nobody playing but you. You walk up and down the street all day